Well, we lost another one. Straight out of Brooklyn, the finisher himself, DJ Mister Cee. What can I say? Uh, the world of rap music and DJing is mourning today. This has not been a good week. We're going into our second week of April. We've been losing people. Um, just the memorial of Biz's passing, just passed, and of course Patty Astor from Wild Style, she passed away yesterday. Uh, it's just been one crazy week, but still we push on. We are forced to keep moving forward and trying to remain positive in these crazy times. Um, more often than not, when somebody passes, I like to try and celebrate their life by showing you some of the things that I have collected, things out of my collection, a lot of music related stuff I like to show off. So that's what I'm going to do today, so we can celebrate and remember DJ Mister Cee. And let's just get started. First of all, we know that most of us, like myself, we found out about Mister Cee with him DJing for Big Daddy Kane. So let's start right there. Now, Mister Cee didn't remain Big Daddy Kane's DJ all throughout Big Daddy Kane's career, but a good chunk of that, his early career, Mister Cee was there. Now, actually, I have Big Daddy Kane's pretty much his entire discography. I'm not going to show you his entire discography, but I think it's important definitely to show you guys the first couple of albums from Big Daddy Kane that had heavy influences of Mister Cee on there. Long Live the Kane, of course. This is a classic album. I actually own several of these. What I used to love about these albums that came out in the 80s is that the entire crew, posse, clique, whatever you want to call it, were always represented on the album covers and shown love. And so if we flip this over right here, we take a closer look, we can see Big Daddy Kane, Scoop Scrap Lover, and then way back there on the couch holding the gold record, asleep, is Mister Cee. Bought this record when I was in high school. Classic album, Cold Chillin' All Day. So yeah, that's a beautiful one. And then let's take a look at the second album. This one was called It's a Big Daddy Thing. Big Daddy Kane in classic Big Daddy Kane form. And if we flip this over here and we go right down to the corner, there we got Mister Cee right there with the rest of the fellas. Another classic album. They don't make them like this anymore. I can't remember the guy's name. I'm sorry. Do I have his book over there? Let me see if I can grab this real quick. Hold on. Okay, we're back. So, what I wanted to show you guys was this book that came out several years ago. It's called I Speak Music, Hip Hop, Old School, Volume 1. This is a book by George Du Bois, and he was like the photographer and art director for Cold Chillin' Records, and he's responsible for doing all of those early Cold Chillin' album covers. If you flip there on the back, those are some of his photography from over the years. But if you really think about it, if you can picture those old Molly Mall albums, those Biz Markie album covers, like what we just saw, the Craig G and Big Daddy Kane Granddaddy IU, all these crazy covers. You're familiar with these covers. 12-inch covers, album covers. Let's see if we can find some. There's the picture we just looked at right there. Like George Du Bois, he took all those pictures for. There's another one from the second album. Those early Cold Chillin' pictures, he was responsible for those. So, yeah, when you always knew it was a Cold Chillin' album just by his photography. It was very recognizable. But so yeah, like most people, I found out about Mr. Cee through Big Daddy Kane and those early Cold Chillin' albums. And then if I could show you this is one of my many notebooks full of flyers from shows. Okay, so I've talked about this one before. This was the first time I ever saw Big Daddy Kane live in concert. This was the 1989-1990 LL Cool J Nitro World Tour. This is the flyer that comes right out of the newspaper. And right under where it says World Tour, you'll see it says Big Daddy Kane. Yeah. Look at that lineup. EPMD, Slick Rick, De La Soul. This was crazy. So this was the first time I ever saw Big Daddy Kane perform live. And of course, Scoop Scrap were with him, as well as DJ Mister Cee. There's my ticket stub from back in the day, 1989. This ticket, this cost $17.50 to get into that show. So that was a classic show. I did a YouTube video where I talk all about that show and all of the stuff that went down on that show to my best memory. So that was the first time I've seen Big Daddy Kane and Mr. Cee, and I've seen them several times over the years, but eventually we all know Mr. Cee moved on into radio and a bunch of other things. Now, if we keep going here, anybody that knows me well, or if you've paid any attention to this channel, then you know that I'm a huge collector of mixtapes. So, of course, one of the biggest mixtape DJs out there in the 90s was DJ Mister Cee. So now we're going to look at some of my Mr. Cee mixtapes. Tape Kings, he did a lot of mixtapes on that label out of New York. This particular mix is that Mister Cee blank Chapter 9. Real simple cover with just the playlist or whatnot. Then we have Mr. Cee Deep Blue Sea. That was a Tape King tape. Some of these tapes came in all different forms. Like this one is on a regular TDK, which is not really how Tape Kings would put their stuff out. And then this one is on like a Berkma tape or something like this. And let's keep going. Here we have the final chapter of DJ Mister Cee. And then this one actually has the print. Now that's how a lot of those Tape King tapes look. But I've also seen them that are just blank clear tapes, and then blank the smoke tapes, and even the all white tapes. So I don't know, I grab them where I can grab them. Next up we have Mr. Cee Hitting Ya in the Head part. I don't know, I can't read those Roman numbers, but Then, of course, this was a pretty popular one. This was the Best of Notorious B.I.G. Then we have Chapter 6, Mister Cee, Chapter 6. Another Hitting You in the Head. Whoa, is that the same one? These look like the same one, but different color. Covers. I didn't even know I had it like that. Here's is that the same one? Chapter 7? No, we looked at Chapter 9. This is that Mister Cee stuff, Chapter 7. Even though that tape is missing. Next up, we have Mister Cee, Chapter 6. Trying to keep that glare out of there. That Mister Cee stuff, Chapter 5. We have the Best of Mobb Deep. We have that Mister Cee stuff, Chapter 10. We have Chapter 7. I think I showed you that already. Apparently I have doubles of that, or triples or something. Then we have Mister Cee, the Best of Redman. And this was the latest one I found. I found this maybe, I don't know, 5 years ago. This was packaged together. This is a double Mister Cee mixtape set, and it's called the Biggie Smalls Underground Tapes, Life and Times by DJ Mister Cee. And I guess, I don't know if these are actual mixes. It's got some songs on here. We'll Always Love Big Papa, Missing You, Real Brother, The Garden. Oh, the Madison Square Garden freestyle with Tupac, Live at the Palladium, the interview about the Biggie shooting, freestyle at Mister Cee's crib, jam session, Puff Daddy's interview part 2. Yeah, whatever. Hot 97's last interview with friends. Yeah. Wait, let me put it this way. That's what they look like. They usually come in a set and they're sealed together like that. And then this one actually says DJ Blend Daddy Mix, Mega Mix. So it's weird. It says it has Mister Cee on both tapes, but one I think is more like a compilation of just different clips from history, and the other one is a DJ Blend Daddy Mega Mix. And on the other side it says DJ Double Time. Very interesting. Very interesting. So that's my Mister Cee mixtape collection. That's all I have. There's one more I need to show you. Well, that's all I could find. One more I need to show you happens to be, and I've spoken about this on the channel before, this is my favorite mixtape of all times, where Mister Cee was 1/5 of the 5 Deadly Venoms of Brooklyn. This is a must-have if you are a mixtape collector. This tape is all of that. Tony Touch headlined it. We got Premier, Evil D, PF Cuttin, and of course DJ Mister Cee. Great tape. So yeah, man, that sad day. Um, me myself, I travel to New York pretty regularly, and I go up there every summer pretty much. Check out the Crotona Park Jams, where you got the old school park jams and all your classic DJs come out to the park and get busy on the tables. And last year, 2023, one of the guest DJs was DJ Mister Cee. And I actually got to meet Mr. Cee for the first time. So what was really cool is I not only got to meet him, but I got him to sign my I'll Take You There 12-inch. That was cool. And I also recorded a lot of his set and posted it on his channel. I'll put a link below if you want to check out DJ Mister Cee from July of 2023 in the park in the Boogie Down Bronx, and got him to sign my 12-inch for me. So not only did I get him to sign this 12-inch for me, but I got him to sign my sneaker. And I'm going to be showing these sneakers more in the future, but I have like an ever-growing collection of autograph sneakers. And I only let legends autograph my sneaker. So if we flip this around and we go in real close like that, you can see DJ Mister Cee right there. And if you notice right under him, it says DJ Chuck Chill Out. Now, when I met Mr. Cee at the park, him and Chuck Chill Out both were DJing that day. And they were hanging out together, and they was just cracking jokes on each other. They was just going back and forth, cracking each other up. It was crazy. It was pretty cool to see these two old school legends just having a good time out in the park. Mr. Cee just got busy that day. He was playing a lot of old school joints and whatnot. And yeah, man, that was just a year ago, less than a year ago, actually. It was about 9-10 months ago. So yeah, we're gonna leave it right there. Condolences to the friends, family, and the fans like myself of DJ Mister Cee. Rest in paradise. Hope to see you again soon, brother. And until then, we're going to keep moving forward in a positive manner. So until next time, you guys stay safe. This is Daryl D, Daryl D TV, saying we love you, Mr. Cee, and we hope to see you again one day. Peace and love, y'all. I'm out.